Guess what we're doing today? So as you can probably tell by the title, today we are going to go through and tell you Kira's beginning story. Why we got her, her birthday, all the things that you guys have been asking for the past couple of months for us to tell you about Miss Kira. Let's get into it. So the first thing a lot of you guys want to know, when's Kira's birthday? It is March 13th, 2019, which means as of filming this video, she is just over 5 months old. Another question you guys have been asking is, where did we get Kira from? We got Kira from some very good friends of ours. Ninkasi Siberians is the name of their kennel. They are show breeders and they race Huskies as well. They are very responsible, reputable breeders in the Siberian Husky community. I plan on doing a big video in the future kind of answering you guys' questions on how to find a good, responsible, reputable breeder if a puppy is the way you want to go to get a Siberian Husky. Instead of a rescue, you can go either way. I guess that pretty much leads us into the next question. Why did we choose a puppy over a rescue? Really, it was just preference. I feel strongly both ways. I feel like if you want to get a puppy, a breed of puppy that you want, whether it be a Siberian Husky or a German Shepherd dog or a Border Collie or whatever it is, choose a responsible, reputable breeder if you choose to do so, or go ahead and rescue. This time around, we wanted another puppy. It was something we talked about a lot. We did look at a couple of different rescues, but we really kind of wanted to go the puppy route. So this time around, we decided to go with a puppy. And like I said, the people we got her from are good friends of ours. And when we found out they were having a litter and that we could be put on the list for one of their puppies, it was kind of hard to tell them no, because we've known them for so long and it's so nice to have one of their dogs. Another question you guys are going to ask, are Kira and Memphis related? Kind of. They do share, I believe it's Memphis's grandparents on her mom's side are Kira's great-grandparents on her mom's side. So they do, along their lineage, have a couple of dogs that are related. So I guess they'd kind of be like distant cousins or cousins twice removed. I don't really know how exactly it works. But kind of, they're kind of related. That's Shelby's bone broth going off in there. We're making some bone broth. The alarm just went off. I heard it. What else do you guys want to know about Miss Kira? A lot of you guys have been asking where we got her name from. Those of you that follow us over at youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs probably already figured it out. My favorite movie of all time is The Dark Crystal. And coming out actually, what is it, the end of this week, The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance is coming out on Netflix. And I don't know, we knew about that before we picked Kira's name, and I just kept going back to it, and it was one of my favorite, it is my favorite movie. I watched the movie a lot as a kid, and I always liked the name Kira. So Jamie and I kind of we put it on the list of possible names for her, and it just kind of stuck. So her actual name is Ninkasa's Empress Kira. That's her full AKC registered name. And yes, she is an AKC registered Siberian Husky. And yes, the neighbor is driving by in a really loud truck right now. And I have the windows down because it's nice outside. But we're just gonna roll with this. And yes, Kira is going to be spayed. We are waiting until after her first heat before we have it done. It is something we talked to the breeder about doing. We want to wait till she goes through her first heat to kind of give her growth plates a little bit more time to close and give her a time to grow a little bit more. Basically because she is going to be a sled dog. We are hoping to do agility with her. She's going to be a very active dog. And with talking with our breeder, it was one of the things that we felt would probably be best for her. So we are going to get her spayed. She will be spayed, but probably not for another couple of months. So those are some of the main questions of Kira's beginning story. If you have any more, leave them down below. But we also went to our Instagram. If you guys aren't following us on Instagram, what are you doing with your life? It's instagram.com/GonetotheSnowDogs, of course. And some of you submitted some questions through our Insta stories, and I thought I would go through some of them now. Somebody wants to know how much she weighs. I actually just weighed her a couple of days ago, and she weighs 28 pounds already. Her brother is 38 pounds, which is crazy. So this was a question that a couple of you left. Why did you choose another black and white husky? So as you guys know, we have had 5 Huskies total. Kira is our 5th Husky. There's the other 4. We've had 2 Black and White Huskies, the Gray and White Husky, and a Sable and White Husky. I, to be truthful and honest with you guys, did not want another Black and White Husky. Partially because I didn't want you guys constantly saying she looked like Oakley, and I didn't want everybody thinking she was Oakley and relaying her, which is fine. Like, but there was that part of me that knew that there was going to be the constant reminder, not just in the comments, but when you kind of are in this house and you do one of those, she does kind of look like her. I mean, she's black and white. Of course she kind of looks like her. Every Black and White Husky kind of looks like every other Black and White Husky. She's not fluffy like Oakley, and of course she doesn't have blue eyes like Oakley. She is definitely her own dog. But I did not want a Black and White Husky. I was really pushing for either another gray and white or a red and white, or really any color but black and white. But when she was born, and this was the puppy that we knew was going to be available to us, I loved her mask, and Jamie really, really, really liked the black and white. And I said, you know what? I guess we're just gonna go with it. We're gonna get this little Black and White Husky. I do like, though, that she's our first Black and White Husky with brown eyes. Our other 2, as most of you know, both have blue eyes. That's Shiloh. For those of you that don't know, she was our first Husky. Our channel started with Shiloh and Shelby, and then most of you know that's Oakley, and of course that's Memphis. But that's Oakley. Those 2 both had blue eyes. And then Oakley was a really woolly husky, and Shiloh was a tiny little husky. Shiloh was only like 37 pounds full grown. I think Kira's gonna be bigger than that. Oh, another thing you guys might find interesting, Kira was actually the smallest puppy in the litter. She was not the runt because she wasn't abnormally small. She was just the smallest of all the rest of the puppies. Why did you choose her color to be pink? Most of you that watch know all of our dogs have colors that coincide with their collars and harnesses and leashes. Memphis is green, Shelby is purple, Shiloh was red and black sometimes, but mostly red, and then Oakley was blue. Kira is pink. Why did I choose pink? My least favorite color of all. I don't really know. Like, when I started thinking about her and looking at her, like, I just thought pink would look really good against her black fur, like the hot pink colors and a really cute pink harness, and I don't know. I just thought, why the heck not? Let's go with pink. So I don't really have a real reason except for I just thought it would look cute on her. And it does. It really does. Another question we got was, what made us specifically pick her? So I don't know if you guys know this, but when it comes to responsible, reputable breeders, a lot of the times you don't really get to pick the puppy. They pick the puppy for you. We did not pick Memphis. Memphis was chosen for us out of the litter, that she was going to be the puppy that was going to work best for us. And we did not get to pick Kira either. They had 5, I think it was 5 puppies in the litter, and they had a couple that went to show homes, one that went to a working home, and then Kira's pretty much in a working home as well. But we didn't really get to pick. They picked for us. The only thing we got to say was, we want a girl. And this is the girl we ended up with. They kind of evaluate the dogs and their personalities and their intelligence and determine which dogs are going to be best for show, which are going to be best for a pure working home and things like that. And they picked her for us. And I have to say, I think they did an amazing job. Will Kira pull a sled? Of course she will. We have to wait till she gets a little bit older before she can do that. But yes, she will learn to pull sleds and hopefully do some agility. Speaking of working line dogs, somebody actually asked that. Is she a working line Siberian? She actually is a working line Siberian. The people we got her from, they race Huskies. We've gone to a lot of races. I have video footage of their dogs racing at a lot of different races. A lot of their dogs have working sled dog titles. So yes, she is from a show dog kennel and a working kennel. All of their dogs run sleds as well. So she is a working line Husky. She is a purpose-bred Siberian Husky, which means they breed her for temperament and standard of the breed and to be able to do what they were purposely bred to do, which is pull sleds. You're just loving that treat, aren't you? I'm just glad you're staying still. You guys asked a lot more questions, but I don't want to make this video too long, so maybe we will have to do another one of these, or maybe we're just going to have to bring back Fan Friday once a month. Once a month, every Friday, we're going to have to go to Instagram and get questions from you guys and answer them old school like we used to do. I know a lot of you have been begging me to bring that back. Maybe it's time we bring it back once a month, because I do have to say, I don't know if you guys are going to enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it, but I really liked reading your questions, and I really liked answering them for you, so maybe it's time we actually bring it back. I kind of ended Fan Friday because the questions just got repetitive, but maybe it's time we bring it back. So with that, what are you doing? What are you? You're such a goofball. Hi. Hi, goofball. She's like, I just wanted to be on camera, so I thought I'd get cute for a second here. You're cute all the time. There's Miss Shelby. We're going to go ahead and end this here. If you guys have any more questions about Kira, leave them down in the comments below. I will try to answer them as I can. We do get a lot of comments, but I want to let you guys know we do read them. Even though I don't always have time to respond to them, we definitely do read them. Hey, the loud neighbor truck's going by again. That's what happens when we have the window down. But it is so nice outside, we had to have the window down. Camping, 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 camping in 1 week. Kira's going on her first camping trip. So for those of you that are asking, the weather is nice. I got my Jeep back. We're going camping. If you don't follow us over at youtube.com/snowdogsvlogs, definitely check that out where you can see videos of the dogs and my husband and I 5 days a week over there, as long as we actually upload 5 days a week. You know, sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and end this because this is already running too long. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing our videos and supporting what we do. We could not do what we do without your help, and we appreciate each and every one of you Pawdience members. You're amazing. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big, and we will see you again soon. New treat videos next week. Want to say bye to everybody? That treat lasted almost the whole video. Well, I guess it did last the whole video. Good job, girl. Good job. Goodbye, guys.
Turn around and roll over, snow dog. Sing a song with your sweet voice. I know you've been a good little girl. We're gone to the snow. Join us for a new adventure. Lots of fun, lots of walks. Won't you come?